And then, guys, hey, if I feel drunk, what do I know what to do? Hey, you want my book? Excuse me. Do you want it? Candy if you want it. I looked up the candy and I looked up the expiration date and it said expired in 2012. So I said no. No thank you. Okay. So do you want a book? Sure. So I got the book. I told her how much it is. How much for the book? Thank you. So I just keep walking down the street. Anyone have a change for a beer? Or anyone have a change for a bottle of beer? Okay. After I got the book came in, I decided to go sit down and read it. I found a book next to this old man. I didn't think he was drunk. He had a latte and he actually looked nice. So I just read the book and sat next to him. At first, I didn't know what the word said, but I just realized I was reading it upside down. So anyway, I looked at the man, but I didn't say anything. He was just right there, and enjoying his latte. He looked at me too, but I looked back at his book. After a little while, he was still enjoying his latte. And then he started throwing crumbs on the floor. I didn't know why he was doing that, but just throwing crumbs. I don't know if he was some birds or something, but he was just throwing crumbs for no reason. I didn't really care. After another little while, I decided to tell him. I decided to talk to him. Hi. Oh, hello. He was really a nice man. We started talking for a little while, and we actually became friends. I can't believe some stranger I met, who was an old man, actually became my friend. He reminded me of my grandpa, because he told me some stories about some stories that his grandpa told him. It was really amazing. Then I just heard a cat. I don't know why I heard cats, but he said there's cats that haven't been adopted that are around. After that, he just kept telling me more stories and stories, and I really loved him. It's like he was my grandpa, but except he wasn't dead. I told him about my grandpa. He was sorry for me. He kissed me on the cheek. On the forehead, I mean. And then he just hugged me. He said he felt sorry about my grandpa. I said, it's no problem. I got used to it ever since. He said, no. How about now I be your grandpa? I just keep saying, but you're not even related to me. He said, I don't care. If you see me, just call me grandpa, okay? And I said, okay. So we just keep chatting. He told me more stories and stories. After a while, I got kind of bored of the stories, but I told him that I didn't want to feel bad, so I just told him easily. I just said, is there any other stories that your grandpa told you? Because you said this story before. So I just asked it nicely like that. He said no, but he said he'll make up a story. After 3 hours or so, he had to head home. So he hugged me, and then he just left with his latte. He looked at it and he said, this latte is cold now. Guess I'll have to warm him up in the oven. I don't know why he couldn't use a microwave, but at least he has something to warm it up with. After I started reading it and flipping pages and more pages, my friend Josh came to the park. It's not really my friend, but he's my cousin. He said Mom was worried about you, and I told him this. I found a page in here, and I was really shocked. So I just showed him the page. I told him to read it out loud. He read it, and it said, and this is Josh saying it. Try the new bacon delight. It's made out of real pork. And I said, would you ever eat that if it was pork? He said no, but I don't know. So so when the days passed on, we went home. After a few years passed, Josh got older. He finally turned 16. He was really happy and excited. He was jumping around all crazy. He actually flipped the table over for no reason. His mom got mad, but he still loved him. Oh, and this is his sister, by the way, who's smacking him in the face for no reason, too. I asked her why he smacked him in the face 16 times. And he says, every year when someone turns in a different age, we always smack them that many times. Josh got really hurt and got some bruises, but he didn't get any cuts or anything this year, he said. I said, what happened last year? He said, don't ask. So he just flipped the table back over, and I gave him his gift. I said, Josh, there's one more gift. He's like, really? Yeah. So I went over to the car. I came back with his gift. And you guessed it. If you guessed right, you guessed right. His gift was bacon-flavored bacon. So I gave it to him, and to see if he still remembered that day. So I gave him his gift. He's like, wow, thank you, I love this kind. I said, and then he started eating it right in front of my face. I can't believe he's actually eating bacon. And he said he loves it. He loves it. And I said, Josh, I can't believe you're actually eating real bacon. He said, this is not real bacon. I said, what? Look at the back, he said. This is made out of bacon flavor. So it's mostly the meat juice. It's mostly the sweat that we sweat off and they put it in this container. It was really gross for me, but I'm glad it wasn't real bacon. He showed me the ingredients and everything, and I was confused. But then after when everyone left and said the last words to Josh, his mom said, happy birthday, Josh. Have a good night. His grandfather said the same thing. Mostly everyone said the same thing to him, especially his little sister. He doesn't really care about him, but she still smacked him. I don't know why she did that, but then his grandma helped him pick him up. And he said, thanks, Grandma. And his grandma hugged him and kissed him goodnight. Then she left her room. Then he finally explained me the real ingredients, and I finally got it. So that package thing wasn't real bacon. So I actually understand. I was actually thinking I was real bacon. I actually had blush on me. My cheeks actually got blushed, and I got really nervous and awkward and embarrassed. He said, what's the problem? And I said, I'm so embarrassed about this. What? About me thinking that that's bacon and everything. He said, it's okay. We all make our mistakes. But not all of us are perfect. Even I thought 2 times 2 was 16. Probably because his birthday was coming up on that test. So I just gave him a pat on the back and I hugged him. So I left him in my house. He said good night and goodbye. Don't let the big bug bite. And I said the same. So he was just looking around, looking for more presents. Like usually he does. He mostly thinks there's more presents because every year he turns something, he gets that many presents. Last time when he was 5, he thought there was 12 presents around him. So he keeps searching and searching, but after that, he said, okay, there's no presents, I'm done. So he just ran off and went to his room. Then And that's the story of my life. Hope you like. Bye. Hope you guys like this video. It was really a random video because I didn't know what else to do. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you aren't new to my channel and you like this video, click the like on that like button. And make sure to comment and subscribe. Bye.